Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Buckeyes offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Snags the quick throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. Well, wide receiver Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete. But the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Grab behind the line. It's Tate. Defense makes the stop after the completion. A gain makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it. Over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Tate. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back. It's Howard. Makes a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Tate. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. They'll try the right here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Milroe. He's running out of time here. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And here comes the punter onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Just able to get it away. When he's got some space here. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A change of direction. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. First down and 10 now. They'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes move into the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Abuka. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. It's a quick grab. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down after that previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Henderson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And there's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama. Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Second down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Howard. Throws it to the right. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Tate. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield. It's Howard. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he knocks that one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. Looking to scramble now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. 1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, Chris, it's a nice positive game, but let's face it, you're in the national championship. They've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Ball handed to the running back. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the Jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Football comes out. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Back to pass. It's Milroe. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
We got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Running out of time in the pocket. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Some hard running there through a tackle. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake throws the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. And nobody open. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll run it with the draw play.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Running play called on 3rd and short. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Caught over the middle. It's Abuka. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Smith. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Completion makes it 2nd and short. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
To throw, it's Howard. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. On the option, it's Howard. No handoff there, and they snuff him.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. We'll begin the 4th quarter with a field goal try here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. There's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And the same runner's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Tries the right with a quick throw. Goes incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Back to throw. It's Howard. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down there, signaling incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. With the catch, it's Judkins. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield, but spotted at the 42.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Tate. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Caught over the middle. It's Abuka. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Judkins. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to pass, it's Howard. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. He knocks this one right through. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They'll give it to the back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they get him down after the completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and walk through his progressions to find his open man.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is brought down. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Caught over the middle. It's Mbuka. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? That completion makes it 2nd and medium. To the air, it's Howard. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that previous play. The backs got it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap, then he just takes a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion.